The recommended study time is 30 minutes. You will also find homework at the end of the lesson, so please submit your homework before April 20th. Okay, let's start our lesson. There are 5 different housing types. From the left, apartment. Apartment. In the middle, duplex. Duplex. The right side, detached house. Detached house. This one on the bottom, condominium. Condominium. The last one, townhouse. Townhouse. You may find some of them are very similar. Now let's take a look at the housing types definitions. You may find why this is a detached house, why that is a duplex. You will have 1 minute to read through the definitions. Have you found the main difference between the condominium and apartment? That is the ownership. If you own an apartment, we like to call it condominium. What about the difference between the detached house, duplex, and townhouse? Normally, a detached house is a single house, a single family house, without sharing walls, while a duplex normally have 2 entrances within the same building. Townhouse is a row of houses. You will see more pictures of different housing types. Can you group these pictures into apartment and condominium, duplex, detached house, and townhouse? Which type of housing do you prefer? Okay, as we can see from the first and on the top row, from left to right, apartment, or you can say condominium. Apartment, condominium. You can see 2 entrances, while you can see more on the other side, so we call it a townhouse. This one, 2 entrances within the same building, duplex. This one, duplex. Apartment or condominium, duplex. A detached house. A row of houses, so it is a townhouse. Make a decision which house or apartment to rent. This is a screenshot from Kijiji.com. When I search rent, if you have already decided what kind of housing to rent, so you can type the keywords accordingly. For example, let me put on Kijiji.com. If I type over here, rent apartment, and you can see different posting available. 2-bedroom on Wellington Crescent, beautiful new condominium in Oxford Village. many more postings. Back to our PowerPoint. So we already got the different types housing types. When keep in mind what kind of house do you prefer, so you can type rent apartment or rent detached house, rent house. In this way, different types of rental advertisement will come out. Now you have a list of posting, but how to find suitable house or apartment among hundreds of posting? Here are some things that we will keep in mind. Make a decision. Things to consider before renting an apartment. There's several key information that we have to select from the posting, and this is our key information that help us to make a decision. Location. Rent. How much you have to pay for the rent. That is a very important thing. How big is the house or how big is the apartment? Utilities. Utilities. This might be a new word for you. Utilities normally include hydro, water, heat, gas, cable, internet. All these kind of things are including utilities. Housing types. We have been discussed on this part. Availability. When you can move in, when you can start your rent. For example, available from May the 1st, or they may say available immediately. You can move in as soon as you want. Facilities. Some of the apartment buildings provide facilities such as fitness center, coin laundry, or pool. Pet. Pet friendly means you are able to raise your cat or dog or other pet in the building. Sometimes you may find no pet allowed in the house. So here, pet. Appliance. Appliance. In the most of cases, you have to bring your own furnitures. However, there's some other appliances are already provided in the building or in the house. For example, dishwasher, washer, dryer, or central air conditioning. There's some conditions you may consider whether to rent an apartment or not. The requirement for a security deposit or the possibility to sublet in the future. Sublet may be a new word for you. Sublet means you have already signed up a lease for example, like a year, but you have to terminate, you have to stop the lease in the middle of this year. So then you have to sublet. You will give the rest of the lease to someone else to finish. This is called sublet. Here are some useful websites that we normally use to look for information. So here are some websites. that we use to rent apartment. Looking for more information, kijiji.com or Winnipeg RentNet, Rent Board. While here I list Google Maps, because sometimes you might not be familiar with a location. So Google Maps is a very useful website that you can put two locations and find out the possible way, especially when you have to do busing or you have to drive.